Now witness the firepower of this fully armed and operational battle station.
Fire! That blast came from the Death Star. That thing's operational.
Indeed it is. It is fully operational. Yet it is under construction. As you can see, it is a work in progress. But you can add on to it little by little. It works very efficiently by flushing mobs off of this triangular pad into these diagonal canals. And soon it will be not just one giant triangular pad, but 4 triangular pads. So you think we have a lot of creeps now. Yeah, I turned my back for a few seconds. I had to go, build my little base here and stuff. And this is what I get. Now I'll be building this little by little so that you can see I'm on level 26. I feel very safe down here in this tiny little slot, hitting these creeps. Records. Oh, I get a bunch of records. I'm tired of records. And I know what that means is that I got some creepers being shot. These zombies. I'm just going to waste one of these stone swords. Because zombies take 2 hits. Everything takes 1 heart. 1 hit is reduced to half a heart. But for some reason, zombies have to be different. They really have to prove themselves. They have some kind of insecurity complex. Actually, I think they got buffed. I don't know. What am I? Something's buggy here. I'm not hitting anything. Alright, but anyway. Y'all probably... Oh, there's level 30. Oh, that's my cue. Let me go enchant something. It seems to reset every time you enchant something. And I believe that I was not going to enchant. I was actually going to combine these two things. Let's see. I'm going to get a power 5 bow. Oh, too expensive. Oh, let's switch it around. Oh, 30. Okay, that's more like it. Okay, well now I finally got the bow that I've been wanting to use, and I really don't want to mess with anything less than something like that. That's a pretty good combination there. It's still repairable. That's what I like. Man, I've got some really good things. Anyway, let's go kill all the rest of these before we start talking. And I'm on level 1, 3, 4. This reminds me of an ender farm. 7, 8. So I'm not doing too bad here. Let's employ the potato here. Come on, fools. What's hitting me? Something's hitting me? Well, 13. So not bad for just, starting to build it. And, hey, I just started this game. It's a relatively new game. And you want something you can build when you start off the bat. You don't necessarily are not able to find always a skeleton spawner, which are great. I mean, skeleton farms are really simple to build. And they're the greatest, but you don't always come across one. I mean, you can't build an ender farm because you're not there yet. In order to build a blaze XP farm, you gotta find the base. Oh, nice, I've cleared them all. And that should be coming back. See, there's a spider. For some reason, spiders die. I'll work on that, but... Anyway, I guess level 19, I'll settle for that. Just enchanted tons of stuff, and I'm not even finished with this. So we'll go on up. Oh, first, I might as well show you this deal here. This is kind of cool. It's woo! Oh, I forgot to put glow. I'm gonna get some glowstone, put it on that pad, maybe build the pad up a little bit. That pad there so I don't fall too deeply. So that's how I get down. I got a pet tree here, which I just want to show you. Bed, no big deal. Oh, that's the tower to the mainland. Obviously, I'm in the middle of the ocean, so I can be where creeps cannot spawn, except for my pad, so they really want to spawn there if you're 144 blocks away from anything. This is a boat elevator, and here's one section of it. It's just 4 blocks in an X shape with a hole in the middle with a block of water, and underneath the block, as you can see, there's a sign, and all this is necessary. I've tried it without the water, it doesn't work. And this is the greatest elevator. Hold on a second, I didn't time it, but it is the fastest thing in the world. In fact, I just want to ride it again just to show you like how far we... Come on. I can't get in that hole. Okay. Okay, so here I am on level 63. Oh shoot. Okay, now, okay, crap. I just screwed up again. Okay, now I have to start all over. Cut. Okay, yeah. Sometimes I hit it and I hit that thing and it shuts it. So yeah, I started out making it with those things, and then I started making it with signs. So it's the first boat elevator I've ever made. Okay, 63 to 182 in how many seconds? I don't know, but that's the fastest elevator there is. I believe the minecart elevator no longer works. I should have a bunch of mobs here. Something happened. Oh, I may have disabled it. I think on my way down I may have disabled this. Hold on a second. Here's my way up. Now I put a ladder closer to the funnel there, like here, but the creeper saw me going up the ladder and blew up, and I had a couple times where I had some damage there, so that's obviously not a good idea. I'll show you how this thing works first, and at the same time, well, ooh, goody. See, I welcome the occasional, let me make some room here. I welcome the occasional enderman, and this thing does spawn some endermen, because I already got 13 ender pearls from this, because, you know, my enchanting has paid off quite well. I got a looting sword, and when you hit them with a looting sword, they drop several pearls. I got tons of records because the skeletons keep shooting the creepers. That's a disadvantage. I got too many of these things, too many arrows. I'll just make some room there. Got my looting sword. Come here, guy. Hey. I don't care. You're my... Oh, man. He's gone. See, that's a problem with endermen. They often chicken out. Okay, so... Okay, so this is how it works. There's a dispenser there, and it goes... exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. This is where the water block goes, and the water block goes 8 blocks including the block, or 7 blocks out. So this will be the 7th block over it, so it overflows it, and it washes all the creeps off, and it goes for just enough time to wash the creeps off, or the mobs, I mean, and this doesn't belong here. This is for me to get back out up in that hole, and it washes them into this canal. It starts out with 4 water blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. It's exactly 3 blocks deep. The canal is diagonally 3 blocks and 2 blocks wide. It has a series. You know, where it stops, then I'll drop down 1 block. 2 to 3 block length. I actually stacked up some blocks there to make it higher, so it floats. Whoa, 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 whoa! I don't want to go. Crap! I don't want to go down there yet. Man, this is scary. I'm like trapped in my own. Oh, this is hard. It's very hard to get out of here, and that's. But they could do it if they wanted to. They could jump up on this one. I wonder if they've been doing that. Those naughty creeps. Okay, I made an improvement on this design here. You can see that I've removed those blocks because I learned that you can put a sign on top of a sign. It's kind of floating in air. I was like trying to figure out how to do that, and now I know. I just watched some random YouTube video and found out. So now we still have the single water block in the middle on top of that sign that's on the floor there. And but we don't have the signs down below. We don't have a row of 3 signs anymore, you know, to keep this water from flowing down, because we didn't need those anyway. Or we don't need them now because of this new design. So we have, instead we have this water flowing all the way through there. And it would have to be, because I could put a sign down there, but then there would be empty space down there where creeps could get stuck. Now we still have all the water flowing in this one direction. There's nowhere for them to get stuck. It flows all the way through smoothly. I needed to remove that block in order to do that, because with that block there, I had to kind of reshape this. So I just had to remove that one block in order to keep it from all flowing, you know, all flowing this way through this canal. And it just so happens to end right here. It's being raised up, and then it goes down lower, so that that water goes all the way through. Whoa, whoa! Here it comes! Here it comes! I feel like I'm in the water park. So it does not just wait for them to walk off. It flushes them off. And I think that's more efficient. I don't know. But anyway, all 4 sides will look like this. This here looks like junk. Here you can see kind of how that works. I can't put light there because it's those are all half slabs. Nothing can spawn on those slabs, and I don't have to light them up. And that's why this works. The only place they're in the spawn is right there. Everything's that's half slabs up there. I was extending that on out because I planned to build the entire roof of this thing before I did any of the other sections. These vines, to slow them down. It seems to not work on the spiders, so I may have to figure out something differently for that. Anyway, there's this block pillar in the middle to keep them from going in the middle where there are no vines. And those blocks are high enough to stop the skeletons. They're going to be forced to hit one of these, so it will slow them down. One of these things. It does not stop the spiders, though. I should be safe. Yes, I am. Okay. It does not stop the spiders. That block doesn't have water, but they can't get under there because you see a here comes more water. Okay. Oh. Come on. I wonder why these mobs can't do this. Why can't they swim against the stream? They probably will in the next version. This whole thing will be obsolete. Joke's on me. Well, maybe that won't happen. Anyway, see, there's a block and a half there. That's what that is a block and a half. Spiders can swoop under there, but other creeps cannot. They can't get under there where there is no water. So they will always be in water here until they go to the vines, which will bring them to my XP receiving place. There we go. And here's how this works. I'll put a record on. I've got tons of these records. Way too many. I don't like cat at all. Oh, mall's pretty good. I like mall. Okay. I got so many records. I feel like I might as well make the best of them, you know. Here you, whoops. There's that. Alright, now this has only one dispenser with water now, but it will have 4, and that's why you have this little shape in the middle. It kind of goes off to the side, and it goes down to the dispenser. This block here with the torch is only there for the torch, because I want a torch there. This is spawner. I don't know if they can spawn on redstone or not, but they might be able to. Take a chance. Okay, now here's where we get a view of this whole thing. And what we got here is a long timer, and it just turned the water on, and then it'll go through a short timer, and it'll turn the water off, and then it'll go over here to the long timer. So every other time it goes through the long timer or the short timer. Okay, now it's in the long timer. It'll be there for a while. It's going to basically push these items. I got 32 of these blocks in there of nether rack, or you can put anything in there, it doesn't matter, and it just goes from one to the other. I don't remember who is the one who designed this. If I find out, I'll put the name in the comments. Shame on me for forgetting, because the guy deserves credit. I totally stole it from him, and I copied it, exactly like it is, except for he did not include an input and an output. And for an input and an output, you need a something that will provide a steady stream or shut off a steady stream. Right now it is off because the stream is on. It's locking these items here by producing a steady stream. And what this is a very tiny T flip-flop, and it requires a pulse. It cannot take any, a button will not turn it on because it's too long of a pulse. You know, it requires a very short pulse. But it is compact, so that's why I like it. It's just 2 by 6 blocks, and the input is a pulse, and it will keep it on or it will keep it off every other time. That's what a T flip-flop does. And this is nothing but a repeater, and when there's power going to the side of a repeater, it locks. So basically it unlocks it, activates it, and then locks it again before it unactivates it, and it just barely works, but it works. And this here is the pulse generator. So basically what happens is it unlocks this one, and then it goes through the cycle through all 4 of these, and it comes back around and it overlaps, and it goes to this one again, and it lights this one up through this comparator. Okay, so the comparator hits the pulse generator, and look it up, pulse generator. This is a basic design of a pulse generator, and it creates a pulse which goes here through the comparator and into the short timer again. So it goes to the long timer and the short timer, and then it turns the water on, and then it only goes to the short timer every other time because of this thing going back and forth. And this here is another T flip-flop, which flip-flops this this piston here, which changes the circuit. Okay, so this all these delays here that are stretched out, I think there's 17 of them. This is a short timer. That's all it is, just a bunch of those. And then these two, which are not stretched out at all, are the ones it goes through. Both of these, okay, but it only goes through one of them, wherever the block is. And then they are not stretched out at all. That's important because it has to go through and then switch it, because there's always a delay on this one. You might be able to do that a different way, but that's how I've done it. So now it's going through the short timer. It's turned the water on, and another thing worthy to mention is when it goes through the long timer here, it hits the comparator first. So that keeps. So when it hits the side of the comparator first, the side of the comparator is receiving the stronger signal. So when the signal goes to the back of the comparator, it is weakened because through every redstone it becomes weaker. Okay, so it goes through here 1 redstone, and it goes through here 2 or 3 redstone. It's a weaker signal. It does not go through. So it only goes one way, but it comes back out the same direction. But it hits the back of it first before it hits the side of it, so the side is either the same or a slightly weaker signal, so it does go through. And that is the design of that. Okay, that's it, folks. We're gonna go out with style, I guess. I'm gonna leave some of my junk here first. I'll do that later. I'm gonna do some. See, I got this much, you know, from this efficiency 5, unbreaking 3. I've accumulated quite a lot of these cobblestones, which I'm going to build. All this is half slabs. All of the the spawning pad are half slabs, so it's efficient. Most of it's half slabs, except the parts where it's not. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna jump down on my little thing and not die. Haha. Whoa, that's some lag. Okay, and that's that, friends. And I'm just gonna jump off in the ocean, I think. Maybe not. Okay, and I'm gonna go do my mining, I guess. Oh yeah, I'm all about falling right now. So I'm going to fall one more time. Down to my mining. Splash. I'm going to reset this. And while I'm over here enchanting, it's like a non-stop XP because, look, while I'm over here enchanting, they're building up. You know, and when I enchant, it resets. Projectile protection. Blast protection. Okay, that'll work. This stuff is happening so fast. I feel like I'm cheating. Anyway, that's level 30 again. Okay. As soon as I hit 30, I'll go over here and enchant something. There's always something to enchant, right? And if there's not, we'll go do something else. We'll go find the end and beat the game. Projectile protection again. Not really what I needed. I mean, I got, man, a lot of projectile protection. I'm not going to be affected by arrows much. See? You gotta keep your distance, or that'll happen. Oh, there's level 30. 30 and a half. I have no use for butter armor. Oh, there's an iron ingot.
Yeah, I guess you can keep that iron.
Only zombies drop that, I guess.
What if zombies drop butter ingots?
So now, at the beginning of this game, I only had a chest plate, and now I have, oh, fire protection 3. Perfect.
Yeah, but what if
I have no just plain protection. I got fire protection, blast protection, and 2 projectile protections. I have got no feather falling yet. I have no just plain protection, which I'd like to have. Anyway, that's, wow, I got, okay, hold on a second. Where was I?
what if the zombies and skeletons drop butter?
Okay, now I was on, I just enchanted 3 pieces of armor.
Or butter?
Oh, did you hear that?
What?
It sounded like a, an enderman. Ships ahoy. And I've got all my armor. Cool, this is perfect. Go, don't go away. Oh man, that's the bad thing about this place. Those darn endermen will teleport out on you. Hold on a second. I think that enderman is down there. I think he might be down there. I'm going to put a glowstone here. Here he is. I knew it. He's there. He's here. Oh, there he is. Don't be shy, guy. Come here, fool. Alright. And what'd he give me? 4 ender pearls. Jackpot. This XP trap helped me beat the game. I don't like skeleton spawners anymore, or blaze XP spawners. I like this kind because you can build it in the very beginning of the game and it'll help you beat the game. This reminds me of Jack and the Beanstalk. Check that out. That's 20 ender pearls from this XP spawner. So like, I guess this is pretty much how you beat the game in the shortest time possible. That's what I would like. I'm gonna make a tutorial like how to beat the Minecraft in just minutes. Just kidding. I mean a few hours. Alright, thanks for watching. 20 ender pearls, whole bunch of enchanted items. I do have a fortune 3 pick somewhere around here, which is necessary to do any serious diamond mining. I think it's up there. You believe me, right?
Alright, wait a minute. I'm level 8. One more time, I guess. You guys want to go another round? Fine with me. There, I found my fortune 3 pick. I thought it was up on the roof.